Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Check this out. I set this to 450 and it just stays at 100. This oven, this is the bottom oven. It's completely cold. I don't see the igniter lighting up. So I think it needs a new igniter again, because I did this once before. So first thing we're gonna do is remove the door. So let's do that. Okay, to remove the door, you're gonna open it. And you have these little arms here that are gonna swing out like that. Then when you close the door a little bit, the door's gonna get locked in that position like that, but these guys go into this slot. And what that does is it keeps the hinge in an open position. Now I've done this in the past where I took it off and for whatever reason, this wasn't in the lock, in the slot, so the hinge closed and I couldn't get the door back on. So if that happens, just find a way to maybe insert it back on, open it, and then find a way to lock it back in place. That's it. So once you have it like that, you're gonna grab it with two hands and just comes right out. All right, we got the door off. Now you can take these guys out. This one, make sure you push it all the way in because this hook's on either side here that need to be released. So push it in and then take out the whole thing. All right. I just noticed that the lights are not working. So that's another video for another time. So next we need to remove this cover here. This cover is held on by two screws, one there and one over there. Those are 1/4 inch. Now you can take the cover off. So you're gonna have to lift it from the back first and then it comes out of here. So lift it and kind of, there you go. Now that the cover's out, there's your igniter right there. It's held on by two screws. So we're gonna unscrew that and then we're gonna need to move this whole thing out because we need to connect it from the back. But let me show you what causes that igniter to short out. See that? That's the igniter touching the bottom part of this cover. So it's a design flaw in the cover. It's like too close to that igniter. So what happens is if we happen to maybe push down on this or whatever, it touches down on that igniter, shorts out. That's it. Last time I did this, there was only like a little burn mark, but man, that took a that took a hit there. So what I'm gonna do is I might just unscrew it from here. There's 4 screws that hold this heat shield in place, and I'm just gonna bang all this out flat. Or maybe cut it out. I don't know. We'll see. All right. These screws are also 1/4 inch. Now this igniter is free. Okay, now it's time to move this whole thing out so you could get to the plugs in the back. So what I'm gonna do is remove some of these just to make it as light as possible because this thing is really heavy. I'll also put a piece of cardboard on the bottom so it doesn't scratch the floor. So you're just gonna try to lift it up, try to get it on the cardboard and slide it out, okay? All right, once you get it on the cardboard, it's pretty easy to slide around. Now's a good time to clean the nastiness that happens on the sides and also in the back, which is really nasty. I want to show you. Just be careful when you pull this out. Make sure the gas line is not caught up on anything and is able to come out. Next, we're gonna unplug it. Don't worry about the gas. These are the wires that come out for that igniter. Just take it out of this clip here. And they go in here and they get plugged in here. So you need to take off this cover. This cover is held down by 2 screws on top, 2 on the bottom here. and one right here. These are also 1/4 inch. Now you have access to the plug. This, you just squeeze the sides and it comes right out. All right, this is a new igniter. Looks like the same as the other one. That's the part number. I'm gonna leave a link in the video description. It's not a GE part. It looks like it's an aftermarket part made in Mexico. So it should be okay as long as it doesn't touch that cover and short out. It shouldn't be a problem. So let's throw this on. All right, now all you gotta do is pull this guy out. The last time I did this, I cut the wires and attached it to the new one and then pulled it out the back. But I think I have easy access to that hole back there. I need to get it from the back. All right, I got a cord over here. So I'll just shove it in there. Shove this back in there. So you're just gonna clip it on here and plug it in. I must have stripped this the last time I put it on because it's not really going in there. All right, the front screw didn't want to screw in, so I just found another one and stuck it in there. I mean, it should be good enough just with one. All right, now you can plug this in and put these wires like that. There you go. Now you just gotta put the cover. All right, make sure this cover goes under here, and then you can put the screws on. Okay, now that everything's buttoned up down there, just plug it in. And let's check to see if this thing works before we put it together. All right, so let's see, bake. 450. Start. And let's see if this thing glows. There you go. She's glowing, baby. So let's shut this off. Clear. And let's go fix this disaster here. All right, guys, I really banged the crap out of this, so I dented it down. So if you see this size like that, and this size more in, and it actually dented the top. So now you have a bulge on the top. So making sure that that doesn't happen again. All right, now it's time to put the cover back on. It's gonna go on the same way you took it out. So it's gonna come in here first, and then you're gonna bring it down from the back, okay? There you go. You just gotta put the screws on. All right, I'm hoping that, like, once I put this bottom rack in, it's not gonna hit that bump now. So let's see. No, no problem. Okay, to install the door, you're just gonna put it in, and you know you have a rag, it's gonna stay like that. So you're gonna open it, swing these guys in the lock position, and that's it. Check it out. She's working. So that's it. I hope this video helped you out. Like and subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Take care.